Hiya ladies, how are you? I hope that you're having a fabulous Friday. It is absolutely gorgeous here in Melbourne. The weather has finally sorted itself out. So yeah, I thought I would drop a quick Facebook Live in this morning. Obviously, if you join, make sure that you say hello. Because, I love it when you do. It's saying my connection's a little weak, so hopefully my Wi-Fi is going to be okay this morning. But I did want to obviously have a chat about using your own images in your own promos and when you're trying to connect with your audience as well. So I think it's actually really important to talk about. And I loved Joe's comment this morning when she was saying she always thought that by using her own images, it was kind of, look at me, look at me. But it's really not. I think it's really about making sure that people can see you and connect with you in the right way too. So, all right, let's get started. So ladies, I've got, I guess, 5 things that I wanted to talk to you about. Say hi if you've joined. And why you need people to see you. It's just so important, okay? Especially because there's so many people online, is that if you've got a really generic brand look and feel, then there's really no reason why somebody would connect with you over somebody else doing the same thing as you. So whether it's a video, and maybe video is not for you, but images, absolutely. Anybody can do it. You can either get them professionally done by the likes of Fee, who's fabulous. Otherwise, even just get some nice photos in good light taken so that you can start to use them in your business as well. But basically, the reason that it's really important is that we build connection. Hey, Serena, how you doing? Hey, Melissa. Nice to see you, ladies. Happy Friday. But yeah, the first point is that we build connection through visual cues. That's just the way that we're built. So we think about, he wouldn't look me or she wouldn't look me in the eye when we were speaking, or they just looked a little bit dodgy, or, hey, Stace, or when I met them, I just, connected with them. Whatever it is, we're very visual people. So by ensuring that we're using our images when we're trying to connect with people, especially online, because you're not physically in the room with them, it really helps them to build the trust with you, and for them to get a sense of who you are and what you look like. And so that when you're talking or when they're reading your email, they can visualize you saying it to them. So, I would love to ask you the question, hey, Ange, I would love to ask you the question, when you read somebody's email that do you read it in their voice? Like, when you're reading it and thinking about it in your head? I do that. So for example, if I'm reading an email, so I got an email from Stacey the other day, when I read it, I hear her because I know her and I've seen her. So just think about how people, respond to you and how they connect with you. And we really don't trust people we can't see a lot of the time. So, and think about the fact, if you're wanting to sell your product or service that's either from, $50 or $50,000, whatever it is, people are going to be more likely to purchase from you if they feel like they know you, even if they've never met you in person. There's so many people that I've worked with online that I have never met, but we've spoken a lot before and I've seen them a lot before. So it feels really, it feels really familiar. So make sure that that's one of the reasons, is that it will really help you to build relationships and trust. The second thing is that as a branding strategist, which is obviously what I do, I always tell my clients that people buy with their eyes. So your ability to put yourself forward in a way that you feel really comfortable with and that you feel really reflects your brand and who you are is really important as well. So, people want to buy from people that they feel that they know. And they're going to be a lot more readily willing to part with their money if they think, yeah, I can really trust this person as well. The third thing is, there is never a good time to get over yourself. Did you like that? Being a bit of attitude with that. There is never a good time to get over yourself. And what that means is that it's like, I've got to lose weight. I've got to wait till I've got, this and I've got that or whatever else it is. But the bottom line is, and I'm going to share something really personal with you, is that when I did my photo shoot with Fee, I was probably at my heaviest. So I, who am quite a confident person, I just thought, something, I just need to get these photos done. I want to play a much bigger game, and I'm not able to do that because I can't put myself out there in a way that I want to put myself out there. And even though, yes, I do need to lose 5 or 10 kilos, the choice is I either continue to put it off and wait till whenever I end up getting around to it, or I just get on with it and I do it. And I did it, and it's been the best thing that I ever did. I did my photos. Fee and I were actually having a glass of wine last night and having a chat. And I can't believe it was a year ago that I did that. Hey, Vina, how you doing? It was over a year ago I did that. And the minute that I started to use my own photos, I can tell you now there was a tipping point of me getting more clients with that as well, because people were connecting more with me. So really don't underestimate it. And there is never a good time to get over yourself. So whatever you think your imperfections are, just know that you're the only one that's thinking that. And with the help of, either somebody helping you to put your brand together, what you want that look and feel to be, working with your photographer as well, to really make sure that you're executing what you want on the day so that you get the results that you want, is absolutely doable. You can absolutely create what you want to create as you are today, right now. So don't worry about all of those things that you think are not right with you. The fourth thing is that it's not selling to connect. Hey Mel, how you going? It is not selling to connect. I think we all have, or a lot of people have, this whole thing, I don't want to sell. Like, I feel like I'm selling. But the bottom line is that you have something really awesome to give. Otherwise, you wouldn't have started a business. You have advice to give, you have a service to offer, you have a product to sell. And if you cannot put yourself out there in a way where you can share that message authentically and feeling really comfortable doing that, it's going to be really hard for you to build your business. So I would really encourage you to switch your mindset to, you're not selling, you're connecting. Every time I put an image of myself out there, every time that I promo something, I'm thinking, I have got this awesome message where, I help women to connect with their core message. I help women to prioritize what is key for them in their business to meet the goals that they want. I help them play a much bigger game and help them be more successful in business. Now, for me, I'm excited about that. I want to tell you about that. I want to be able to promote that in a way that I feel really comfortable with. And whatever it is that you do in your business, I want you to really start thinking about that. I love it. And I think I've said it many times before that Denise Duffield-Thomas talks about sharing your brownies. So you've just baked these really gooey, gorgeous, rich, amazing, the best brownies in the world, but you don't want to share them with anybody. People can smell them and they can maybe see them, but you don't want to share them. And so what I would say to you is, you've got something really important to share. Otherwise, you wouldn't have started a business. So I think it's a pretty good assumption. So you've got to now make the decision that you need to put that message out there. So what is it that you want people to know about you? What is it that you want to offer? And how can you do it in a way where you share a picture of yourself, you share your message so that they can really connect with you when it comes to that? And the thing is that if you don't tell them, then how are they ever going to know? So, your whole insecurities about some of the little things as to why you're not putting your own images out there, I would really encourage you to have a think about that and think about whether you really want to attract the type of people that you want to attract or not, okay? The fifth thing and the last thing is, you're the only one worried about these little things. And as Joe just said in the comments under my Teach Me Thursday image of people who use their own images to promote themselves, she was thinking, she was thinking that people would think that she was saying, look at me, look at me, look at me. But she's never thought that when she looks at my images, and that's not how I think about it anyway. So just remember that your audience want to see you. They want to get to know you. They want to hear what you have to say. That's why they're there. Something that you've done has resonated with them. So give them that opportunity. So a couple of things, ladies, first thing is that we are visual people. So that is why images are so important. The second thing is that, you've really got to find a way to be able to put yourself out there in a way that feels right for you, because then you'll do it more often. So that's why you've got to get your brand alignment and strategy right so that you feel really congruent with that. There's never a good time to get over yourself. I'm going to put that in a quote and put it on Instagram. It's not selling to connect. And you're the only one worrying about the little things and the little imperfections that you think are the reason why you're not doing it right now. So those are just some of my tips today on why I think it's really important for you to be using your own images when you're using promos or just connecting with your audience. I just think that it is, especially in such a crowded market, it makes such a difference. When I see a generic or stock image, I just go right by it. It doesn't do anything for me. I don't think anybody in particular is talking to me. I see it as a very generic way to connect with people. So you have to make a decision whether you want to be generic or you want to stand out, and you want to be really authentic and true and, share that personal connection with people or not. So if you've got any questions, then obviously drop them below and I will come back to them. As I said, FeeMims is the Connection Exchange photographer of choice. She's one of our Exchanger members and does an awesome job. So if you want to go check her out, then it's FeeMims Photography. And I would really encourage you to start using PicMonkey or Canva or whatever it is. I'm actually just about to drop a video in for you, which is around about 2 minutes, on how I did my image for this Facebook Live as well, so that you can go and start to do that yourself. So ladies, if you have one goal for yourself in 2017, I would say start to get your face out there so that people can connect with you and what you're all about. Have an awesome Friday and an awesome week, and I will speak with you very soon. Bye.